Chalo, sir. So again, hello everyone. Very good evening to all of you guys. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. So just confirm this once, whether I'm properly audible as well as visible to everyone. If I'm properly audible, visible to each and every one of you guys. Just confirm this once. Just confirm this once. If I'm properly audible as well as visible. Because there was some issue with the chalo. So Reena is, thank you so much. Audio, video clear, perfect. Now, we were doing the geometry from basics, so this is the second class. So ignore the title, congruency. My typist made an error. So it is basics class 2, sir. Class number 2, sir. So very basic stuff we'll learn from absolute basics. Right? Chalo, start. So yesterday we did the most of the lines and angles parts, right? Most of the lines and angle things we have done. Oh, dekho. Just a second. My typist na made an error. रुक जाओ. Just a second. Continue नहीं किया. भूल गया. He forgot to continue with this. चलो. There were some certain things that was left. Certain questions were left from our class, right? So again, please understand. So we have done some basic questions. This one done. So we will start with start from this question. So again, we will continue from wherever we had left. Then definitely we will build on this. We will most definitely be building on this, right? So first question of the day. So we'll do this, then only we'll move on to the further concepts. So first question, all are PYQs. This is also a SSC CGL PYQ. L is parallel to M. That means that these two lines are parallel, they have given us. Now they are asking A and B ka value. The value of A, meaning sir, this particular angle, sir, and this particular angle, sir. A and B. A and B. Achha, how can I do this? How can we do this, sir? How can we do this, sir? Anyone? Anyone? These two lines are parallel. Achha, first things first. First things first, sir. Can anyone see, sir? This is C. So these two angles are same, na, sir? Because yesterday we understood one simple concept. Okay, sir, if these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal, this angle is always equal to this angle. We have done the proofs and everything. We have already done the proofs and everything, right? So you see, these two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. So you'll say, sir, if this is 110 degrees, this must also be 110 degrees. And again, you see, please, if this is 110, this total angle, this total is 180. So A has to be how much, sir? 180 degree minus 110 degree, that is 70 degrees, sir. So first things first, the answer has to be this. You will say, kaise? Because you see, there is only one option that matches. A is equal to 70. So that is the reason I have not even considered figuring out B. I have not even considered figuring out B. I have not even considered figuring out B, sir. Everybody clear, sir? Everyone clear? This is very simple stuff. Now again, as we're learning, let's figure out the B as well. At least let's try to figure out. Let us try to figure out. From the options, we can assume, we can see this is isosceles and everything. But again, let's not use any of this. So this is like using external angle concept, you can say it like this in one line. But again, we have not done that much. But again, just for the question's sake, please understand, if there is a triangle like this one, and you extend one of the sides, this is the external angle, this is always equal to the sum of opposite to internal angles. So this angle will always be equal to this angle plus this angle, sum of opposite angles. So 70 plus 40, this has to be 110 degrees. And you see that always matches. This is already matching. Clear, sir? Very simple. Very, very, very simple, sir. Very, very, very simple. Perfect, everyone. Perfect, everyone. No worries. No worries, sir. Very simple question. Very, very simple, sir. Chalo. Acha. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Chalo, sir. Just give me a second. Done, done, done. Now, next question. Next one, sir. Please solve this. Please solve this. Please solve this one, sir. Chalo, sir. Chalo, chalo, chalo. This will be what? AB and CD. So this line is parallel to this line. Now, E is point like they have given you. So this is the whole diagram itself gives you everything. They're asking what is the value of X? What will be the value of X? Right? So let's see now, sir. Sir, if this thing is 110 degrees, sir. This is parallel. So this total thing has to be 110 degrees. Yes or no, everyone? Yes or no, everyone? Arghamita, very good afternoon, very good evening. It's evening, 5 p.m. Right? Very, very good evening. Very, very, very good evening. Now, let's do one more. Now, if this is 95, sir, if this thing is 95, sir, then, sir, this angle must be 95 degrees. Correct, sir? Because why? They are called alternate angle. We understood this concept yesterday. Sir, these two angles are always equal. These two angles are always equal, sir. Z, I told you guys. Now, if that is the situation, sir, if that is the situation, please understand, sir, what will be the value of X? Sorry. Then what will be the value of X? You will say, sir, the total is 180. This total angle must be 180. So if I take 110 plus 95, that is greater than 180. Why? Because in this sum, I have taken X. 95 also includes X. 110 also includes X. So meaning the value of X is, sir, this minus 180 degree. So it will be how much, sir? 205. And this is 35 degrees. 25 degree. क्या कर रहा हूं मैं? 25 degrees. That is your answer. Option number 1, sir. Option number 1. Yes, Arghamita, Dina, again, you guys are absolutely correct. 25 is the correct answer. Again, very, very, very simple. Nothing very extravagant, nothing very difficult question. Because we are doing a very simple part of this. Very simple part of geometry, that is lines and angles. Clear, sir? Clear, everyone? Everybody clear? So let's do this one, sir. Let us do this one. Sir, again, they are asking X. The only thing given, sir, this is parallel to this. These two lines are parallel to each other. Let's see. Let us see. How can we deal with this question? Sir, if these two lines are parallel, who will be equal to who? Which angle will be equal to which angle? Please solve. Please solve, sir. Please take your time. Think. Then I'll give you the solution. Very simple. Very simple, sir. you need to do a little construction. That is the only hint that I can give you. Acha, I am getting 84. Acha, I have got two answers, 84. So there is like if you do a small little, very small little calculation, you will say, sir, ये तो बहुत easy बन जाएगा. I'm just adding this. I am just completing this triangle. You can do it in many different ways actually. This is, I'm just doing it like this. Sir, if this is 122, this is also 122. Everyone agrees with me here, sir? Because the logic is the same. Two parallel lines, one transversal, these two angles are always equal. These two angles are always equal, sir. So that means, again, this side or this angle must be equal to what, sir? This angle must be equal to the sum of the parallel, like sum of the opposite internal angles. So x degree plus 38 degree should be equal to 112 degree. Sorry, 122 degree. So from there, x will be 122 minus 38, sir, which is equal to 84. Which is equal to 84 degrees. Option number one, sir. This is one way. Romal, yes, perfect. Now, another way, sir. Another way I'm showing you. Sir, you can also do this. You can also say, rather than joining this, I can say join this. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can join this. Just extend this side. So using same logic, you will say, sir, if this angle is 38, then this angle must also be 38. And you take the smaller triangle here, the external angle should be equal to x plus 38. The solution will be the same. The solution will be the same. Just way of thinking or way of approaching the question might differ. Your approach might differ a little bit, but that's all there is. That is all there is. Perfect. Perfect, sir. Chal, moving on. Now, this was our lines and angles questions. This was our lines and angles questions. Now we will go into a little bit of triangles. A little bit of triangles. Not too much, not too less. A little bit. A little bit of triangles. Aaj ka class, like today's class will be a little short, okay? Because I am not feeling well. I am not feeling well. Like actually since yesterday, but today is it's garbar. Like since morning, it's very, very. Chalo, sir. Now, there are certain rules that you need to understand in Euclidean geometry. Arghamita is actually not that actually Arghamita. Like I'm kind of exhausted, okay, due to some personal family issues. So it's kind of like my mother is not well. I'm giving you the issue. Mother is admitted actually in you know you are from Kolkata, so my mother is in RN Tagore admitted, and it's a serious issue. So I'm kind of doing back and forth, back and forth. चलो सर. Now, अच्छा अब क्या क्या मैं बोल रहा था वो मैं भूल गया. अच्छा, सर्कल, sorry, we are talking about triangles. So triangles, my sir. So the whatever geometry we are doing now, this is called actually Euclidean geometry because Euclid was the founder. He is actually the father of Euclid, like geometry we call it. So this is because Euclidean geometry mean in Euclidean geometry you have certain rules that are always followed. That was something like that was given by Playfair. Take it. So just understand a few things. We all know this. We all actually know this. We all actually know this. So first things first. First things first. In any polygon, in any polygon. Reena, that's okay. That's okay. That उसमें कोई problem नहीं. That is absolutely in any polygon. Polygon means any like figure, any geometrical figure having more than two sides. So the smallest possible polygon is a triangle. Remember one thing, in any polygon, the number, the sum of internal angles, the sum of internal angles of any polygon, it will always be, sir, 2 into n minus 2 into 90 degrees. Now, what is n, sir? N is the number of sides. Number of sides of the polygon. So, now tell me, so triangle is the smallest possible polygon. Triangle is the smallest possible polygon. So, tell me, in this triangle, so what is the value of n? You will say, sir, n is 3 because there are 3 sides in a triangle. And what is the total angle or sum of the angles? Sum of the angles. So you just put n equal to 3 in this particular formula. So 2 into n minus 3 minus 2 into 90. And you do this is 1, 2 into 90 is 180 degree. So this is the first thing that Playfair had told us. This is the first rule, or you can say the verification of Playfair. This is the first thing. Perfect, sir, everyone. Now, so this is something that is a must. Please understand these things that we are understanding, the very, very basic stuff. There is no exceptions. There is absolutely zero exceptions. It is the base. This is something that must happen. This is the basic thing. If something is violating that, then that must be wrong. This cannot be wrong. We have kind of established. That is kind of established. Now, what I'm saying, if you extend the second one, if you extend one side of any triangle, or rather in this case, let us extend this side because that will look better. This was B, this I have extended till D. If I extend any side of a triangle, so please understand, internal angles were what? Sir, internal angles are this one. A is an internal angle, B is an internal angle, C is an internal angle. These are the internal angles. Whereas this thing is called, sir, external angle. This thing is called external angle, sir. Right? So second rule of Playfair is saying, okay, sir, if you say this is angle A, this is C, this is B, and this you call it anything. This angle I'm calling, say, X. So this external angle X will always be equal to the sum of opposite two internal angles. This is always equal to the sum of opposite two internal angles. Now, how? So this is the external angle. So that means that is external angle of this internal angle B. So opposite two internal angles are these and this. So sum of these two, sir. For example, if you extend this side, sir. So this will be, say, let's say this is Y. That will always be equal to what, sir? Opposite two meaning, sir, here it is B and C. So it will be, sir, B plus C. Everybody guys are getting my point. So these two like theories are very, very important for you to understand. Now, why that happens? You might have a question, sir. आपने बता तो दिया, but sir, why? चलो, let's understand that. Let us understand that, sir. From this particular thing, one thing we just understood, कि sir, A plus B plus C, that is always 180 degree, right? Sum of all three sides of a triangle is always 180 like 180 degrees, sir. Sir, if I talk about this from this thing, so this angle is a total what, sir? It is a 180 degree angle, sir. So B plus X, it is equal to 180 degree. So this is 180 and this is also 180. Right hand side is equal, sir. So if I write, no, sir, if I write this, then that means B plus X should be equal to, this is 180, should be equal to the other 180, that is A plus B plus C. Sir, B cancels and you see what do you get? The next line is this one, sir. X is equal to A plus C. X is equal to A plus C. So this is one of the basic rules. Now let's solve a couple of questions using this. So this is asked in CGL, most probably 2020 ka question is. This is most probably a question from CGL 2020. Most probably this is a question from CGL 2020. Chalo sir, everyone, please solve. In the given figure below, they are asking 2A degree angle of 2A plus B. Twice of A plus B. Everyone. And these two sides are equal. You see, this is a notification, like kind of the notation. So these two sides are equal means, sir, always another. You see, this is the reason actually before we solve questions. Now we need to know so many theories. अच्छा एक काम करो, मैं बता ही देता हूँ एक बार. Just give me 1 second before we come here. Sir, another rule, please understand. There is something called sine rule actually. It comes from sine rule, Lami's theorem. ठीक है? So please understand. If there is this ABC triangle, what do? We will go back to the question. Brothers, Reena, Arghamita, Romal, we will go back to the question. Just understand this. Very important thing. A little advanced stuff. So this angle is always called using the name. This angle will be B. This angle will be C. Okay. Now opposite to angle A, this side we generally name it small a. The length of this side. Opposite to B, sir, we call it small b, the length. And opposite to C, sir, we call it small c. Okay? Why I'm saying this? Because there is a theorem, sir, A divided by sine A, it is equal to B divided by sine B. It is equal to C divided by sine C. Now, again, I told you, we'll start from basics, but I'll take you to the expert level. ये थोड़ा advanced thing. This is actually also equal to 1 by 2r. ठीक है? But again, what is this r and everything? This is for the time being, you don't need. अच्छा एक काम करो. Let's not write this. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when the time comes. We will. I will. That's a promise. Now please understand. So this is called sine rule, sir. This is called sine rule. Now what conclusions can we draw? Let's say, for example, I'm taking only these two, sine and like A and B. So from here, can I write A by B is equal to sine A by sine B? Try to understand this, sir. Right? Now, for example, if A and B, both the sides are equal, let's say this side is equal to this side. So A and B are equal, that means this ratio will be, sir, 1. This ratio will turn out to be, sir, 1. That means, sir, sine A by sine B is 1. So that means we are getting sine A is equal to sine B, and both are, as they are like acute angles, A is equal to B, sir. A is equal to B, sir. Yes, sir, R is circumradius. Yes, perfect, Argamita. 1 by 2 R ka R is circumradius. Perfect. Perfect. Now, what conclusion did I get? So the conclusion now, if I summarize what we have just done, ki sir, if sides are equal, if the sides are equal na sir, A and B, then their opposite angles, A opposite angle was capital A, B opposite angle was capital B. So then the opposite angles are also equal, sir. What angles? Not any angle, but the opposite angles. That is how we understand. That is how we understand things. Clear, sir? Clear, sir? Everyone? Clear? Perfect. Now let's, sir, this side is equal to this side, meaning this angle must be equal to this angle. Now, if I do that, so total is 180 degree. Now start thinking a little positively. Total angle is 180. Out of 180, sir, 45 gone. They're asking, like, we'll see, sir. 45 gone. And again, sir, angle A and angle B. Angle A and angle B, sir, they are equal. We have now. This angle is equal to this angle. So meaning, sir, this is what they are asking actually. Can I say what they are asking? They are asking either figure out 3 of angle A or you figure out 3 of angle B, because angle A or angle B all are same. All are actually same, sir. So whether you are figuring out A or whether you are figuring out B, doesn't matter, because both are same. And this, they are like very, very simple to figure out. How? Sir, this as total 3 angles of any triangle is 180. So out of that you get rid of 45. So 135 remaining, sir. Right? So these two are equal, means each of them will be half and half. So this angle will be 135 by 2. This angle will be 135 by 2. Done, sir. Now this is one angle, but I need thrice of this. So this answer will be, sir, the answer will be, sir, 135 by 2 times 3, sir. Chalo calculate kar lo, sir. This is 3 by 2 means 1.5. So 135 into 1 is 135 and 135 into 0.5 means by 2. Sir, 135 is, sir, 67.5 by 2. Sir, 135 and 67 options they close at 202.5. Don't even need to calculate always. You do not need to calculate because you have an idea. Use the options to your advantage. Use the options to always your advantage. Clear, sir? Everybody. Very, 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 very simple. Not a difficult question by any sense of the imagination. Now, the exterior angles produced, obtained on producing the base of a triangle. Acha, producing a base of a triangle means extending. Okay, chalo, let's start with a diagram only. Okay, अच्छा एक काम करो सर, इसको ऐसा बना देते हैं सर. Now what they are saying, कि if you extend the bases like this and extend the base like this, the exterior angle that is produced is 121 degree and 104 degree. This is given, sir. This is A, B, C. I'm naming it D, and say this is E. They're asking which one is the largest angle of the triangle. What will be the largest? Arghamita, Reena, all are saying 76. Let's see. Let's see, sir. Let us see. Sir, first things first. E angle. What will be this angle, sir? So total is 180. You subtract 180 minus 120 will be 60. So this will be 59 degree. What will be this angle, sir? Sir, 180 minus 100 will be 80. So it will be 76 degree. Now what will be this angle, sir? Again, you don't need, sir. Why? Because 180, this is total. Total 180. Out of that 76 gone here, and sir 59 gone. Because total sum of all three angles of any triangle must be 180. Done. Sir, 180 minus 76. It is 104 remaining. Minus 59. Sir, how to think now? It is 105 minus 60. 104 minus 59 now. Think 105 minus 60. 105 minus 60. Huh? एक second. Have I done any mistake? अच्छा, no, no, no. नहीं, mistake तो नहीं किया. अच्छा, 105. I'm saying अरे options मिल नहीं रहा. Then I thought अरे नहीं, largest angle पूछा. अच्छा sir, 105 minus 60, if you do what you will get, sir? You will get, sir, 45 degrees. Now this is one angle. This is one of your angles. This is the other angle. This is the other angle. So largest is which one, sir? Largest is 76. That's your answer. Where should we produce? No, like Reena, that's the beauty. That is the beauty. You will see. Good question, Reena, actually. You see, when you guys ask questions, now then only I can show you this. Now. You tell me. Reena, this angle is equal to this angle. We call it vertically opposite angle. You see, yesterday we did. Always this two will be same. So it doesn't matter whether you are extending it like that or extending it like this. Clear? Clear, clear, clear. Clear, Reena? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. It's okay. You see, as you asked this question, na, so I could have shown you this thing and it got clearer. It only got clearer. AB equal to AC. This thing is equal to this thing. ये तो बहुत simple है. Then BAC is equal to, sir, this one. Sir, this is 50 degree. Total 180. Now, if these two angles, sides are equal, angles must also be equal. This has to be 50 degree as well. 50 and 50 angles are equal. So this is 80 degree because the sum has to be 180. The sum has to be 180 degree. So the answer is 80. This is 180 degree. Like this is only 80 degree. That's done. That is done and dusted. Done and dusted. Clear, sir? चेक काम करते. Let's do this one. वो वाला question next day करेंगे. And let's make this last question. I'm having some problem. नहीं बन रहा. In a triangle 8JK, HJK, G is a point on 8J. अच्छा, G is a point on 8J such that HG will be GK will be JK. अच्छा सर, तब तो थोड़ा सही लेना था. HG GK J. अच्छा चलो ठीक है. So I'm just taking it somewhere over here. Somewhere over here, sir. ठीक है. So this is your G. This is your G. So what they have given 8G, this part is equal to GK, this part is equal to JK, this part. Right? Chalo, chalo, chalo. Now, what is the degree measure of 2/3 of this? 8GK plus GKJ. HGK plus GKG. This one, sir. Achha, always remember in these situations, na, I have a little tip that I can give you. So rather than going like HGJ and like that, take some like proper value. Like for example, you see these two sides are equal, so these two angles must be equal. So I'm saying that this is x, so this is x. Achha, rather let's take theta. If this is theta, this is theta. Perfect, everyone. Perfect, everyone. Now another thing that is equal, so these two are equal, but again please do not make the mistake what I've seen. Sir, this is equal to this, so this angle is also theta. No, no, no. Please understand, these you can only use this a by sine a, b by sine b, meaning angle equal, side equal. This property inside one triangle only. You cannot mix and match. Meaning this equal to this, that means this angle will be equal to this angle. No, that does not work on like that. Because that a by the sine rule works in a triangle, that is called properties of one particular triangle. Okay, sir? So now these two are equal. That means I can say opposite this is equal to this, but they are not theta. So whatever you take phi, if this is phi, this is also phi. If this is phi, sir, then this is also phi. Everyone agrees with me, sir? Everybody agrees with me here, sir? Now I need what? I need this angle and this angle. You see, it's not very difficult now. Why, sir? I have a relation between phi and theta. Sir, this is external angle, sir. Please think. Of this triangle, this is an external angle, that is phi. That is equal to sum of the opposite to internal angles, that is theta and theta, that is 2 theta, sir. That is something we understood. That is something that we have understood. And this angle is 180 degree minus 2 theta, sir. This angle. Why? Because the like three sides or three angles of any triangle must be 180. So these two are 2 theta. So whatever remaining is this angle. Similarly, sir, can anyone tell me anything about this? Can anyone tell me any information regarding this? It's a comment. Anyone? Any information regarding, sir, this angle, sir? Any information that you can draw regarding this angle? We'll solve this, then I'll tell you the question is from which exam. Any information regarding this one, sir? Yes, Reena, you can say that. You can definitely say. So this will be, sir, 180 degree minus 2 phi's, right? Because that's a smaller triangle, GJK. Two angles are known. This I can say. This I can definitely say. Now, sir. Now, sir, I need what? Please come. पता नहीं, who is calling? Achha. Now, sir, whom do I need? Whom do I need? Whom do I need to get this? Now, I know all the angles of this triangle, but how to make an equation out of this? How to make an equation out of this, sir? Anyone? How can we make an equation out of this? Yes, Argamita, that your answer also works. Your answer also works. But how can I make? Take your time. Again, absolute basics we are going from. We are going from absolute basics. No need to hurry. Take your time. But try to think, everyone. Try to think here. Please try to think. Tell me. Yes, 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 yes. Arghamita is correct. So there is one thing, Hj is equal to Hk, meaning this whole triangle, this is equal to this. Meaning, sir, this angle is equal to this angle. That is one information that we have. So please use this. So what information do we have, sir? 180 degree. This angle we are figuring out. Minus 2 phi plus, sir, theta. That is equal to this side is phi, sir. Right? And again, don't worry about theta and phi because we know every phi is equal to 2 theta. Every phi is equal to 2 theta. So no worries there. Chalo, sir. Sir, let's take it to this side, sir. So this will become, sir, 3 phi. So 3, and sir, this will become, sir, minus theta. That is 180, sir. Now, let's convert everything to theta, sir. 3 phi means, sir, 6 theta minus theta. That is equal to 180 degrees, sir. So 5 theta is this. So theta will be, sir, 36 degrees. Now, once I know theta is 36, sir, phi will be how much, sir? Double. Phi is, sir, 72 degrees. Once I know phi, sir, then I can figure out any angle that they are asking. So one angle was this one, 180 minus 2 theta. What will be this angle, sir? 180 minus 2 theta will be 180 minus 72. So 108 degrees, sir, plus GKJ, meaning, sir, this angle. GKJ, huh? So 180 minus 2, 5. 180 minus 144. So 150, 180, sir, this is 36 degree. They are asking 2/3 of this. So this is how much, sir? 144, na? 144 into 2, 3, like 2 by 3, sir. This you do, so 3 fours of this, 348s of this actually. So 48 twos are 96 degrees the answer. 96 degree, option number 1 is your correct answer. That is most definitely your correct answer. Now, why this was big or this was a little tricky? Let me give you the exact like question, because this is a CGL mains question, जितना मेरे को याद है. This is a question, exact question I'm telling you. ठीक है? कहाँ गया? Which shift? Shift 1. Sir. Yes. And honestly speaking, this was one of the rare, very good questions in this year's CGL mains. This year's means it is supposed to be 2024, but the exam was conducted in 2025, as we all know. As we all know, the exam was conducted in 2025. So this was a good quality question that they had asked. Good question, very good one. Nothing new, but again, we understood, we have solved. You see, this brainstorming is important. Okay, sir. So again, that will then be all for the day. I'm not stretching the class anymore. We'll make it up in the next class. Now, again, just a quick bit. So this is the Score Booster 2.0 batch actually that has already been launched. The classes have started. Classes have started from yesterday. The classes of this batch have just started from yesterday. So again, if anybody wants to, if anyone wants to join this batch, if you want to boost your score, you have the basic level of preparation already. So please feel free to join this particular batch. This will be a good opportunity. So this batch is kind of a mixture hybrid. So you have some theory classes along with some practice classes for all the subjects. Okay? So this is something that I wanted to convey to you guys. So again, I will see you guys then, like in the next class. That is, I guess, on the next week, Saturday, Sunday, there will not be any classes on YouTube, right? So again, thank you so much. If you have like the session, please do like it. And if you and feel free to share the session as well. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. So again, I'll see you guys then again in like next week's class. And definitely for the paid students, I'll see you guys on the live sessions tomorrow, day after tomorrow, every day. So again, thank you so much. I will see you guys. Take care. Bye bye. And this is fun. I'm signing off.